let's assume that it's medium to long?
Oh, well, honestly, conceptually, this is a stock I really like. The problem is that we've had, too many policy changes that have impacted the outlook on the stock and things like that. So, honestly, I think that this is a price that you can continue to hold. But if you were to sort of start making money on this, I would really recommend an exit. Just now, the valuations look cheap, which is why I'm saying continue to hold. And then, if you get your 200 plus level, just exit the stock and I think enter some other sector.
All right, so that's the take coming in on IEX. Let's move on. The next query that I have is coming in on sale. And Kunal, let me take it from you. Mohit from Ludhiana is holding 500 shares of sale at a price of 104 rupees. What's your outlook here?
Yeah, continue to hold on. The stock is almost at 140 plus mark, 44 levels. The 2024 highs for sale was closer to 175 to 180 range. And looking at the way many of these metal stocks are rallying up, I would sense that stocks like sale could also try and challenge and come back to their previous highs. So if you're a long-term investor and if you have a time horizon of at least 12 to 18 months, then I believe holding on to sale could be a good proposition.
All right, so that's the recommendation on sale. But then, Kunal, I'll again come to you because it's a question for a 6-month time horizon. This is from Amit Mukherjee. He's from Kolkata. He says that he's bought 85 shares of Ireda at 163, and the time frame is only 6 months for this particular investment.
I'll suggest an exit on the stock. It's been an underperformer. The stock has corrected quite sharply from the 2024 highs of 300 plus to now almost 50% drop into the stock price. And it doesn't look like that the stock is settling into any kind of a bottom formation over here. There are zones where the stock goes into a minor rally, say closer to 160, 165. But then after meeting those resistances, the stock comes back and forms a new swing low. So that's the concern for a stock like Ireda. I would suggest an exit, maybe not at current levels, but then closer to 155 to 160 range for the stock.
All right, so that's about Ireda. Let's watch out for that. But the next query is on Bank of Maharashtra. Sharmila, Reena Thomas is a long-term investor, senior citizen as well, holding 1,000 shares of Bank of Maharashtra at a price of 62 a piece. What to do with this one? Good time to average out and continue for long term, or maybe look out for better opportunities?
So very honestly, not my favorite stock in the banking space. I would prefer the larger PSU banks. Having said that, since it's a stock she already owns, I think stay put because the valuations look reasonable, and we are seeing an improved performance from banks across the board. So that could possibly hold true for Bank of Maharashtra as well over the next year and a half, since we are seeing that space sort of actively recovering. So I think stay put for now. But as I said, not my favorite stock. Probably I would like to be in some of the larger PSU banks.
All right, so query then, and this one is coming in on CDSL. Kunal Krishna from Hyderabad is writing to us. He's holding 30 shares of CDSL. Buy price is 1,440 rupees. What's your view here? He's looking for a short-term view rather.
See, continue to hold on. The stock has just confirmed a breakout of sorts on the swing chart basis. So it's come out of almost like a 4 or 5 month of a consolidation when it managed to break past about the 1600, 1650 levels. We've seen what has happened to many of the capital market stocks in the last couple of days, and there have been big breakouts which have happened for many of these stocks. So we can expect that this momentum would continue for the stock in the near term. On the higher side, I would look out for say 1700 to 1780 as a target range for CDSL.
All right, so that's the take on CDSL. But then let's move on and Sharmila, let's take this question on central bank. So this person has his name is Krish, and he's bought a central bank at 39.52, and he's holding 2,500 shares. What's the viewpoint? I think he's a medium to long term investor.
So now, for now, it would be a hold, given that valuations are fairly attractive. That said, just as I said in the case of Bank of Maharashtra earlier, this is not really my favorite stock in the banking space. But since you have the shares and the valuation is low and the sector is on an uptrend, I don't see any reason why you should exit at a loss. So the minute you start seeing a profit, then I think revisit and consider where you want to be invested in. But for now, it's a hold.
A hold coming in on central bank. Let's watch out for that. But moving on to the next query that we have, and this one is coming in on GMDC. Kunal, your view here, wherein Sunil Kumar is holding 50 shares of GMDC at a price of 595 rupees. Suggestions to hold on or increase the holdings rather at these levels?
Yeah, just hold on to the stock as of now. I think the breakout which GMDC had shown 2 quarters back, I think was an exceptional breakout. I remember, I think, tracking the stock at 300, 330 levels when the breakout started off for GMDC, and the stock almost doubled in a matter of 2 or 3 quarters. Now at 600 levels, it looks like that the stock is going through a time-wise pause. Maybe it could take another, couple of months for the stock to consolidate over here. Buying on dips is a better strategy. If you're looking at a play, I think then maybe closer to 550 mark would be a good zone where you may look to average GMDC, but definitely a hold.
All right, so it's definitely a hold as far as GMDC is concerned. But then, Sharmila, this is Mr. Agrawal asking you on JK Siemens. He's holding 29 quantity at 6723 prices, and he's a long-term investor. In fact, he's been holding it since a long time and would want to hold it for more 3 years now.
Yes, so unfortunately for him, he's making a loss. But overall, I think that this is again a space that I like, and within that space, I think this is a reasonable stock. Valuations also look in favor of holding the stock for now. So for me, the stock is a hold.
All right, so that's the day coming in on JK Siemens. But with this, viewers, we are completely timed out in this edition of Buy Now Sell Now. Thank you so much, Sharmila. Thank you so much, Kunal, for taking the time out and helping our viewers resolve their stock-related